my friends, I thank you all for your kindly wishes. Good debtors could repay them as they deserve.
What do you mean?
Today, I am out of my indentures, and today, I leave you forever.
This is quite unaccountable. There's never been a keener hand at scuttling a cunarder or cutting out a white sail.
Yes, I have done my best for you. And why? It was my duty under my indentures, and I am the slave of duty. As a child, I was regularly apprenticed to your band. It was through an error. No matter, the mistake was ours, not yours, and I was in honor bound by it.
An error? What error?
I may not tell you. It would reflect upon my well-loved roof.
Oh, nay, nay, dear master, my mind is long been gnawed by the cankering tooth of mystery. Better have it out at once. When Frederick was a little lad, he proved so brave and daring. His father thought he apprenticed him to some career seafaring. I was a lass's nursery maid, and so it fell to my lot to take and bind a promising boy, apprentice to a pilot. A life not bad for a hardy lad, though surely not a high lot. Though I'm a nurse, you might do worse than make your boy a pilot. I was a stupid nursery maid, on breakers always steering, and I did not catch the word aright through being hard of hearing, mistaking my instructions which within my brain did jive. I took and found a promising lad, apprentice to a pirate. Sad mistake it was to make and do him to a pilot.
What?
I found him to a pirate you instead to a pilot. I soon found out beyond all doubt the scope of this disaster. But I hadn't the face to return to me place and break it to me master. A nursery maid is not afraid of what you people call work. So I made up my mind to go as a kind of piratical maid of all work. And that is how you find me now, a member of your Shylock, which you wouldn't have found had he been found apprentice to a pilot. Oh, master, please forgive me. The words were so much alike.
Please get on. But this afternoon, my obligation ends. Individually, I love you all. But collectively, I look upon you with disgust. Oh, pity me, my beloved friends, for such is my sense of duty that once out of my indentures, I shall devote myself, heart and soul, to your extermination.
Frank, if you conscientiously believe that it is your duty to destroy us, we cannot blame you for acting upon that conviction. Always act in accordance with the dictates of your conscience, my boy, and chance the consequences.
Besides, we can offer you a little temptation to remain with us. We don't seem to make piracy pay. I'm sure I don't know why, but we don't.
I know why, but alas, I mustn't tell you. It wouldn't be right.
Why not, my boy? It's only 11:30. And you're one of us till the clock strikes 12.
Hear, hear!
Well then, it is my duty as a pirate to tell you that you are too tender-hearted. For instance, you make a point of never attacking a weaker party than yourself. And when you attack a stronger party, you invariably get thrashed.
There is some truth to that.
Then again, you make a point of never molesting an orphan.
Of course, we are orphans ourselves, and we know what it is.
Yes, but it has got about. And what is the consequence? Everyone we capture says he's an orphan. The last 3 ships we took proved to be made entirely by orphans. And so we had to let them go.
Hang it all! You wouldn't have us absolutely merciless.
There's my difficulty. Until 12, I would. After 12, I wouldn't. Was ever a man placed in so delicate a situation?
And what about your own beloved Ruth? What is to become of her?
Well, Ruth, I have some little difficulty about you. It is true that I admire you very much, but I have been constantly at sea since I was 8 years old, and yours is the only woman's face I have seen during that time. I think it is a sweet face.
Oh, yes, it is.
I say I think it is, but as I have never had an opportunity of comparing you with other women, it is just possible I may be mistaken.
True. There are the remains of a fine woman about Ruth.
Do you really think so?
Oh, I do.
Then I will not be so selfish as to take her from you. I shall leave her behind.
No, no, Frederick, this cannot be. We are rough men who lead a rough life, but we are not so utterly heartless as to deprive thee of thy love. Keep thy love, Frederick, keep thy love. Well, it's the top of the tide, and we must be off. Frederick, when your process of extermination begins, let our deaths be as swift and painless as possible.
I will. By the love I have for you, I swear it. Would that you could render this extermination unnecessary by accompanying me back to civilization.
Oh, Frederick, this cannot be. I don't think much of our profession, but contrasted with respectability, it is comparatively honest. No, Frederick, I shall live and die a pirate king. Oh, better far to live and die under the brave black flag I fly than play a sanctimonious part with a pirate head and a pirate heart. Away to the cheating world go you, where pirates all are well to do. But I'll be true to the song I sing, and live and die a pirate king. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. It is for all a pirate king, for all a pirate king. When I sally forth to seek my prey, I help myself in a royal way. I sink a few more ships, it's true, than a well-bred monarch ought to do. But many a king on a first-class throne, if he wants to call his crown his own, must manage somehow to get through more dirty work than e'er I do. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am a pirate king. the pirate king. It is hurrah, the pirate king, hurrah, the pirate king.
Ruth, I will be quite candid with you. You are very dear to me, but I must be circumspect. You see, you are considerably older than I. A lad of 21 usually looks for a wife of 17.
A wife of 17? I'll make you a wife of 1,000.
No, but I shall find a wife of 47, and that is quite enough. Ruth, tell me candidly and without reserve, compared with other women, how are you?
Except for a slight cold, I'm quite fine.
I am sorry for your cold, but I was referring to your personal appearance. Compared with other women, are you beautiful?
I have been told so, Master.
But lately,
Oh no, that was very long ago.
what do you think of yourself?
That is a difficult question, but I will answer you honestly. I think I am a fine woman.
Thank you, Ruth. I believe you, and if you are really a fine woman, your age shall be no obstacle to our union. Hark! Should I hear voices? Who has ventured to approach our lair? Can it be the custom house? No, it doesn't sound like the custom house.
Voices of young maidens. If he hears them, I am lost.
Wow, that's marvelous. A bevy of beautiful maidens.
Lost. Lost. Lost.
How love is the plainest of them. What grace, what refinement. And Ruth told me she was beautiful. False one, you have deceived me.
I have deceived you.
Yes, deceived me. You told me you were fair as gold,
And Master, why not so?
and now I see you're plain and old.
I'm sure not a jot-so.
Upon my innocence you play.
I'm not the one to plot so.
Your face is blind, your hair is gray.
Gradually got so.
Is a woman to deceive me? I who so.
Master, Master, do not leave me, fear you go.
Is a woman,
Master, Master,
is a woman.
Master, Master, Master,
gentle maidens, I dare not show in this alarming costume. No, I must remain in close concealment until I can appear in decent clothing. not to intrude myself upon your notice in this effective but alarming costume. But under these peculiar circumstances, it is my bounden duty to inform you that your proceedings will not be unwitnessed.
Don't move. Are you thirsty?
I am a pirate.
A pirate! Horror!
Ladies, do not harm me. This evening I renounce my vile profession, and to the tend of pure and fearless maidens, of blushing buds, of ever blooming beauty, I saw that heart, I saw that heart, employ your kind assistance.
How pitiful is there, how rare is youth. How pitiful is there, how rare is beauty.
not one.
No, no, not one.
Not one.
No, no. Yes, one.
Hey, we must not lose our senses. Men who stick at no fences will anon be here. I just see the dreadful ladies, where you get your hands and ladies, while the coast is here.
No, we must not lose our senses. If they stick at no fences, we should not be here. Piracy is dreadful trading, nice companions for young ladies. Let us be.
It's a perfect opportunity to make very great impunity and indulge in the felicity of unbounded domesticity. To make it pass on a glide, Thomas Mary Matry qualified by a doctor of divinity who is located in this vicinity.
We have based our opportunity on escaping with impunity. So the world of the felicity of our maiden domesticity. To we will make us on a glide, contrary and qualified by a doctor of divinity who is located in this vicinity.
By a doctor of divinity who resides in this vicinity. By a doctor of divinity.
Hold, monsters! Ere your pirate caravans right proceed against our wills to wed us all. Just bear in mind that we are wards in chancery, and father is a major general.
We'd better pause, our danger may be. Their father is a major general.
Yes, yes, he is a major general.
I am a maid.
General is
And it is a glorious thing to be a major general. It is I am the very model of a modern major general. I information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England. I can quote the lies historical, from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorically. I'm very well acquainted too with matters mathematical. I understand equations for the simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem, I'm thinking with a lot of news. With many cheerful facts about the square and the hypotenuse. With many cheerful facts about the square and the hypotenuse. With many cheerful facts about the square and the hypotenuse. With many cheerful facts about the square and the hypotenuse. I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and animalculus. Short and matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general. Short and matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general. I know our mythic history, King Arthur and Sir Carados. I answer hard acrostics, I'm a pretty taste in paradox. I quote in elegy for the trying of Heliogabalus. In conics I can draw peculiarities around them. I can tell and out of the Raphaels and Gerardaus and Sophies. I know the croaking chorus from the frogs of Aristophanes. And I can hum a few which I've heard its music still of war.
Well?
And whistle all the airs and that infernal nonsense pinafore.
And whistle all the airs and that infernal nonsense pinafore. And whistle all the airs and that infernal nonsense pinafore. And whistle all the airs and that infernal nonsense pinafore. Then
I can write a washing bill in Babylonic cuneiform and give you every detail of correcting for this uniform. Short and matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general.
In short and matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general.
In fact, when I know what is meant by Mamelon and Rabelais, when I can tell at sight a Mauser rifle from each javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm more wary at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat. when I know just what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery. In short, when I've a smattering of elemental strategy. You say I met a major general and never strategy. You say I met a major general and never strategy. You say I met a major general and never strategy. You say I met a major general and never strategy. For my military knowledge, though I'm lucky in adventuring, only been got down to the beginning of the century. It's still in matters vegetable, animal and mineral, and the very model of a modern major general. I said the very vegetable, animal and mineral, it's the very model of a modern major general. Introduced myself, I should like to have some idea of what's going on.
Permit me! I'll explain in 2 words. We propose to marry your daughter.
Oh, but you mustn't do that. May I ask, this is a very picturesque uniform, but I'm not familiar with it. What are you?
We are all single gentlemen.
I gather that. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Papa, don't believe them. They are pirates, the famous pirates of Penzance.
The pirates of Penzance, I've often heard of them.
All except this gentleman, who was a pirate once, but who is out of his indentures today and means to lead a blameless life evermore.
But wait a bit, I object to pirates as sons-in-law.
We object to major generals as fathers-in-law. But we waive that point. We do not press it. We look over it.
An idea. And do you mean to say that you intend to rob me of these, the sole remaining crops of the old age, and leave me to go through the rest of my life unfriended, unprotected, and alone?
Well, yes, that's the idea.
Tell me, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Oh, dash it all! Here we go again.
I say, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Often.
Yes, an orphan. Have you ever known what it is to be one?
I say often.
Often. I don't think we quite understand one another. I ask you if you have ever known what it is to be an orphan, and you say orphan. As I understand you, you are merely repeating the word orphan to show that you understand me.
I didn't repeat the word often.
Pardon me, you did indeed.
No, I only repeated it once.
But you repeated it.
But not often.
I think I see where we're getting confused. When you say the word orphan, do you mean orphan a person who has lost his parents? Or orphan frequently?
I see what you mean. Frequently.
Precisely, you said orphan frequently.
No, only once.
Exactly, you said orphan frequently at once. Oh, man of dark and dismal fate, forgo your cruel employ. Have pity on my lonely state. I am an orphan boy.
An orphan boy.
An orphan boy.
How sad an orphan boy.
These children whom you see are all that I can call my own.
Poor fellow.
Take them away from me, and I shall be indeed alone.
Poor fellow.
If pity you can feel, leave these my soul free. Many adore. See at your feet they live, your hearts you cannot steal. A against the sad, sad tale of the lonely orphan boy. Poor fellow, see at how we lay kneel, our hearts we cannot steal, against the sad, sad tale of the lonely orphan boy. The orphan boy, see at our feet they kneel, our hearts we cannot seal, against the tale of the lonely orphan boy. Fellow. I'm telling a terrible story, but it doesn't diminish my glory, for they would have taken my daughters over the billowy waters if I hadn't in elegant diction indulged in an innocent fiction, which is not in the same category as telling a regular terrible story. He's telling a terrible story, she'll write a terrible story. It's one of the coolest stories that ever been known in these waters. It's easy in elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction, but it's not in the same category as telling a regular terrible story. It's easy in elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction, but it comes in the same category as telling a regular story. Although how dark our air sometimes involves the crime of stealing, we rather think that we're not altogether void of feeling. Although we live by strife, we're always sorry to begin it. For what we ask is life without a touch of poetry in it. Poetry, the members of our band, we do elect you. For he is an orphan boy, he is the orphan boy. And it sometimes is a useful thing to be an orphan boy. It is hurrah the orphan boy, hurrah the orphan boy. Happy day, rejoicely, they wheel away and merry be. Oh, happy day, rejoicely, they wheel away and merry be. Should it be full of viciously, the sisters all will rise with thee. Should it be full of viciously, the sisters all will rise with thee. Oh, happy day, rejoicely.
Away, you did deceive him.
Oh, do not leave me.
Oh, do not leave her.
Away, leave me.
Away, you grieve him.
I wish you leave me.
We wish you leave him. Where were the magnanimity? We played to lace and liberty. There was such opportunity to get married with impunity. But we give up the felicity of a founded domesticity. For a daughter of divinity, he's located in this vicinity.
Il est con là-bas, hein. C'est vrai, pour
I will try, dear Mabel. But why does he think night after night in this old trapped ruin.
Why do I sit here? Why do I sit here? To escape the pirate's clutches, I described myself as an orphan. And heaven help me, I am no orphan. I come here to humble myself before the tombs of my ancestors, to beg forgiveness for having brought dishonor on the family escutcheon.
But you forget, sir. You only bought the property a year ago.
Frederick, in this chapel there are ancestors that you cannot deny. With the estate, I bought the chapel and its contents. I don't know whose ancestors they were, but I know whose ancestors they are. And I shudder to think that their descendants by purchase, if I may so describe myself, have brought disgrace on what I have no doubt was an unstained escutcheon.
Be comforted, sir. For had you not acted as you did, these men would have called you the nearest clergyman and have married your large family on the spot.
I thank you for your prophet's solace, Frederick, but it is unavailing. I assure you that such is the anguish and remorse at the shabby trick by which I escaped these easily deluded pirates, that I would go to their simple-minded chief this very night and confess all. Did I not fear that the consequences would be disastrous to myself? At what hour does your expedition march against these scoundrels?
At 11, and before midnight, I hope to sweep them from the face of the earth. And then, dear neighbor, you will be mine.
Are your devoted followers at hand?
They are. They only wait my orders.
Then, Frederick, let your escort lie unhearted. Be summoned to receive a general's blessing, ere they depart upon their great adventure.
Yes, here they come.
Then we find a way to sing. Is to slap or just dancing. For with pleasure with immute. And your heart is in your butte. There is nothing brings it round unless the trumpets marshal sound and like the trumpets marshal a such expressions don't appear. Calculated men to cheer. Who are going to meet their fate in a highly nervous state. Still to us it's evident, these attentions are well meant.
There
for this drag on our breast, and of reference a lack to our chance of coming back. Still perhaps it would be wise not to probably disguise, for it's very evident these adventures are well meant. Yes, it's very evident these adventures are well meant. Evident, yes, well meant. Evident, ha, yes, well meant.
Now for the pirate's lair. Oh, joy unbounded, sweet relief. What laughter and example, that blossom their fun in some slight measure, for they did act of theft and thievage, of which the sense of duty's delication. Why circumstances victim have been guilty.
Young Frederick, your late commander,
And I, your little Ruth,
Come intruders, how very face with. No, that I had doomed you to extermination.
have mercy on us. Hear us ere you slaughter.
I do not feel how to listen to you, yet mercy should allow us their resentment. And so I will be merciful. Say on.
when you had left a pirate's bold, we thought we'd raise our spirits faint, according to our customs old, with quips and quibbles quaint. But all in vain the quips we heard. We laid and sobbed upon the rocks, until to somebody occurred a startling paradox. A paradox, the most unusual paradox. We quips and quibbles, hurting flocks, but not to meet this paradox.
We knew your taste for curious quips, for pranks and contradictions queer, and with the laughter on our lips, we wished you there to hear. We said if we could tell it him, how Frederick would the joke enjoy. And so we've risked both life and limb to tell it to our boy. That paradox, that most ingenious paradox, we quips and quibbles heard it once, but none to meet this paradox.
A paradox, a paradox, a most ingenious
For some ridiculous reason, to which, however, I've no desire to in authority, I don't know who, very likely the astronomer royal, has decided that a roll for such a beastly month as February, 28 days as a rule are plenty. 1 year in every 4, his days shall be reckoned as 9 and 20. Through some singular coincidence, I shouldn't be surprised if it were owing to the agency of a ill-natured fairy. You are the victim of this clumsy arrangement, having been born in leap year on the 29th of February. And so, by a simple arithmetical process, you'll easily discover that though you've lived 21 years, yet if we go by birthdays, you're only 5 and a little bit old.
B, the T. Yes, yes, with yours my fingers go funky. Away some paradox, that common sense she gaily mocks. Though counting in the usual place is 21 I've been alive. Yet break me by my natal day, yet break me by my natal day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am a little boy of 5.
It's a little boy of 5.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. No one would think to look at me.
You'll be glad now that you didn't kill 2 of your comrades.
My comrades.
I'm afraid you don't appreciate the delicacy of your position. You were apprenticed to us.
Until I reach my 21st year.
Oh, until you reached your 21st birthday. And going by birthdays, you're as yet only 5 1/4.
You don't mean to say you are going to hold me to that?
No. We merely remind you of the fact and leave the rest to your sense of duty.
Your sense of duty.
Don't! As I was merciful to you, be merciful to me. I implore you not to insist on the letter of your bones.
We insist upon nothing. We merely content ourselves with reminding you of your duty.
Your duty.
Well, you have appealed to my sense of duty, and my duty is only too clear. I despise your infamous calling. I shudder at the thought that I have ever been mixed up with it. But duty is before all. At any price, I will do my duty.
Bravely spoken. Come, you are one of us once more.
Lead on, I follow.
Oh, horror!
What is the matter?
Ought I to tell you? No, I cannot do it. And yet, as one of your band,
Speak out. Speak out. I charge you.
General Stanley,
Yes.
the father of my Mabel,
Yes, yes.
it breaks my heart to betray the honored father of the girl I adore. But as your apprentice, I have no alternative. It is my duty to tell you that General Stanley is no orphan.
What?
More than that, he never was one.
Am I to understand that to save his contemptible life, he dared to practice on our credulous simplicity? Oh, our revenge shall be swift and terrible. We will go and collect our band and attack Tremorden Castle this very night.
But stay.
No, not a word. He is doomed. Away, away, my heart's on fire. I burn the space descends into decay. This very night, my engine's dire shall plant itself and go away, away.
Away, away, the night's high, and when my guilty heart is full today, my heart is free.
traitor dies. Yes, yes, tonight the traitor dies. Yes, yes, tonight the traitor dies.
Tonight he dies.
Yes, tomorrow he's dead as wine. Oh, what is his fault? And now the blood for which he shall perish. Tonight he dies as well as tomorrow. It's never so wise to prevent him so. The ones of one that they will cherish. And all the blood for which he shall perish. Away, away, away. Tonight the traitor dies. Away, away, tonight, tonight, tonight. The traitor dies tonight.
All is prepared. The gallant crew awaits you. My Frederick is here. It cannot be that lion heart as the coming conflict.
No, Maiden, no. A terrible disclosure has just been made. Mabel, my dearly loved one, I found myself to set a private prayer until I reach my 21st birthday.
What do you want, 21?
I just discovered that I was born in Libby, and that birthday will not be reached by me in 1940.
Horrible, catastrophe appalling.
And so forward.
Oh, Frederick, hear me. Majesty, we have no leave
This is most perplexing. We cannot understand it at all. Still, as he is actuated by a sense of duty... That makes a difference, of course. At the same time we repeat, we cannot understand it at all.
No matter. Men, our course is clear. We must do our best to capture these pirates alone.
Alone? Well, it is most distressing for us to be the agents whereby our erring fellow creatures are deprived of that liberty which is so dear to us all. But we should have thought of that before we joined the force. We should. Now, it is too late.
It is.
When a felon's not engaged in his employment, or maturing his felonious little plan, his capacity for innocent enjoyment, is just as great as any honest man. Our feelings we will difficulty smother, we constabulary duties to be done, take one consideration with another, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. Oh, when constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. When the enterprise is murder's not a burgling, when a cutthroat isn't occupied in crime, he likes to hear the little
Village shy. When the coster's finished jumping on his mother. On his mother! He loves to lie about him in the sun. In the sun. Parting one consideration with another. With another. A policeman's lot is not a nappy one. Oh! When you let me duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a nappy one. Nappy one. I hear them on the man approaching. We stay, he steps, the pirates are approaching. We are having to make a road, the story tells and his host. We sing a melody, making home, for heroes have his story. They sing a melody, making home, we sing a melody, making home, they sing a melody, making home, for generals and his story. They come in force which stealthy stride. Our obvious course is now to hide.
With cat-like tread, upon our way we steal, in silence dread, unconscious way we feel. No sound at all, we never speak a word, a blind foot forward, yet we still. So stealthily the pirate creeps, while all the house unsoundly sleeps.
The man who finds his conscience ache no peace at all enjoy. And as I lay in bed awake, I thought I heard a noise.
He thought he heard a noise.
No, all is still in dale on hill. My mind is set at ease. So still the sea, it must have been the side of the
Take, I believe, advantage you've contrived. Yet your proud triumph will not be long-lived.
Don't say you're orphans, for we know that game.
On your allegiance we've a strong claim. We charge you a year. We charge you a year. In Queen Victoria's name. You do. We do. We charge you a year.
One moment. Let me tell you who they are. They are no members of the common room. They are gentlemen who have gone wrong. They are gentlemen who have gone
No Englishman unmoved that statement hears.